Number 28, we have these rational equations. So we have to do this using our LCD. And it should be obvious that the LCD is x squared. So rewriting this with the LCD, I see that the 1 is missing the x squared. So I have to multiply the top by x squared and get 1 times x squared is x squared. The bottom gives me x squared, which is the LCD. This already has one of the x's. It's missing another one. So I'm going to multiply by just one of those x's. On top gives me this. On the bottom it gives me x squared, which is our LCD. And this one already has the x squared, so we can leave it. Minus 9 over LCD. And now if we multiply by LCD on both sides, they all cancel out. So all we're doing is going to be solving this quadratic, which this is actually a quadratic formula problem if I make it equal to 0 by moving that. How do I know it's quadratic formula and not factoring? Use your multiple choices. Obviously, when I have these square roots and stuff, we're not factoring. So using the quadratic formula, let me do b squared minus 4ac first, the discriminant. So negative 4 squared is 16 minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 9. And I get 16 minus 36. And my discriminant inside is a negative 20. Now for the other part of the quadratic formula is the opposite b. So positive 4 over 2 times a. But then inside on the numerator we have the negative 20 plus or minus root of it. So simplifying this, I see that I can pull out a negative and it becomes an imaginary. And then here we have the square root, which is square root of 4 is 2. Plus or minus 5, square root of 5, and over 2. And then now we can finally divide these, and we can get 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I get 2 plus or minus I root 5. And we see that answer matches up with B.